What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Cancer Sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of June 21st and July 22nd, then you are a Cancer Sun sign, and this video is for you. In today's reading, we're talking about love. Love is in the air this time of year, and I wanted to do a tarot reading about love, but this is not going to be your traditional tarot love reading. We're not going to talk about, do you like him, does he like you, and are you going to get together? Well, that's not what we're talking about. Today we're talking about you and your energies surrounding love. In this spread, I'm going to we're going to look at your general energies surrounding love, the energies surrounding how you give love, the energies surrounding how you receive love, and also how you can improve in each of those areas so that you can bring more love into your life. Before I get any further into this, I also want to state that this is not just about romantic loving relationships, though those are included, but this reading is about just giving love in general, all those loving relationships, whether it's your friends, your family, your daughters, your sons, your coworkers, your pets, the stranger on the street. Anytime that you give or receive love, that's what we're talking about today. I'm going to be using the Anna K Tarot and the Psychic Tarot of the Heart to get to the bottom of this issue. I've already shuffled the decks, so if you would, please just give me a moment to center myself, cut the decks, and deal the cards out. Alright, Cancer friends, let's get into it. The first card we're going to look at is this middle one here, and it represents your general energies surrounding love at this time. And we've got the Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting the feeling here. Oh, before I get any further, I just want to state that this is a general reading that applies to a large group of people. So take what works for you, leave the rest, and I encourage you to look at the images and listen to the words and figure out how it kind of pertains to your life. But the Wheel of Fortune here, the feeling I'm getting about Cancers right now is that there's a lot of ups and a lot of downs, and things are kind of volatile in the love department. Again, not just your romantic partner, but love in general. I do feel as though that it's almost like a roller coaster. If you imagine a roller coaster, it's an easy analogy to imagine. Sometimes you're going up, sometimes you're dropping down, sometimes you're at the top, sometimes you're at the bottom. So I'm getting the feeling of a lot of change, rapid movement in your love lives. Again, not just romantic, in your love lives. So there's some volatility there, and there's not much stability is the feeling that I'm getting. And of course, the first thing you're going to blame is the people in your life. But I encourage you, Cancers, to recognize the fact that you are causing all of this. This is all a reaction that you're having based on outside events, and you control your reactions, you control your emotions, you control your feelings towards things. So I hate to say this, but I get real, guys. And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this sort of thing, but you are creating your reality. You are making this happen. And this is a result of you allowing outside influences to affect your inner light, your inner being. So let's check out the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. This card is going to tell us how you can improve your love in general. Aha, we've got the heart chakra. And to me, this is about control. We're all emotional people. All humans are emotional people. We all have a heart chakra. But I think what this card is saying is that you have to master the heart chakra. You have to get this heart chakra imbalanced. Not in balance, but in balance. You have to get this heart, you have to get control of it. When your heart chakra is in balance, I got to figure out a better word to say. Not imbalanced. When your heart chakra is open and working properly, okay, you're not going to feel these ups and downs as much because you know how you feel, and outside influences don't really affect you. So this is about mastery of emotions, I feel like, and not allowing emotions to take you on a roller coaster ride. Think of the King of Cups. The King of Cups is in charge of his emotions. Yet he feels his emotions, but he doesn't let them dominate him. He doesn't let them run the show. He knows that they play a part in his life, and he'll analyze them and learn from them, but he's not going to allow them to take over. And I think that's what you need to do, Cancer friends, is move towards that energy. And you're going to do that by balancing the heart chakra, by being more in charge of your emotions, being more content with the way things are, living in the present moment, being totally in love with yourself and everything you are, so that, you know, things people say or things people do don't really affect you. All right, let's move on over to this side of the reading. This card here represents your energy surrounding the giving of love at this time. And we've got the Five of Swords. Not the most pleasant depiction here. The feeling I'm getting from this card is that giving love for you is almost like a battle. And again, I'm sorry, Cancer friends. I just read the cards. I get real to heal. I really do. I feel like the only way to heal is to be absolutely bluntly honest with ourselves. And the feeling I'm getting here is that giving love for you doesn't come easily. I think the person has to really prove themselves, and they can't make any mistakes, and then you'll give love. It's just the feeling I'm getting here. And you know, there's if you look at this picture here, it's just like a battle of wits is basically what's going on here. And I think that's kind of restricting you, is that you're giving love from the ego perspective rather than from the heart perspective, as this heart chakra just told us, this heart chakra card. If you're giving love from the mind, from the ego, then you're gonna have all these stipulations. Okay, I'll give this person love if they do this, this, and this, and then I'll feel like they'll deserve love. But that's not what unconditional love is. Unconditional love is giving love just to give it, with no conditions applied whatsoever. So I do feel as though that maybe you're too much in the headspace when it comes to giving love, and your ego is kind of running the show a little bit, and is putting up walls, is putting up restrictions, which is stopping you from giving love, which is also stopping you from receiving love, because it has to be an open channel for those things to flow through. So, you know, the less love you give, the less love you receive. So you're kind of blocking yourself from love by not giving it from the heart chakra rather than the throat chakra, or the mental part of things. So let's take a look at the next card, which is going to represent how you can improve in this situation, how you can improve in the area of giving love. And we've got the Trust card. Trust in yourself, trust in others, but the biggest thing that I'm getting is trust in others, trust in the universe, that if you give love, nothing bad can possibly happen. If you're inventing stipulations, these are based on fear. You're fearful that if you give love, that they won't reciprocate, or you're fearful that if you give love to someone, they might use it against you. And what we need here, Cancer friends, to heal is trust. Trust in the universe that when you give love, nothing bad can possibly happen. It is the most purest energy in this universe, and giving it freely is going to do only one thing, and that is going to liberate you. It's going to make you a better person. It's going to bring more love to you. And nothing bad can happen when you have trust in the universe, trust in yourself, trust in others. And, if they break that, if someone else, if you give love to someone and they do break that trust and they use it against you, well, it doesn't matter, because you're balanced in the heart chakra, and anything that people do outside of you has no effect. Okay, that person is going through their own struggles, they have their own problems, and they're just taking it out on you, but it has nothing to do with you. It's them. And so when you realize that, it's easy to not be, controlled by what other people do, think, say, or feel, or whatever. So you got to have trust in the universe. And I think you're going to slowly see love slowly decline from the ego mind and increase from the heart. All right, let's go to this last card, or second to last card. This card represents the energy surrounding you in respect to receiving love. How you receive love at this time. We've got the Four of Cups. Alright, the feeling I'm getting from this card is that you will receive love, but not like openly. I'm getting the feeling like, look at this guy. He's being pampered by all these people who love him, but he's still got a blockage up, as you can see. Look at his facial expression. He's not totally happy. He's not appreciative of all these people showering him with love. And I think that might be an issue that you possibly could have, Cancer friend, is that maybe you don't appreciate love when it's given to you as much as you should, or maybe when it is given to you, you find a reason to kind of turn away from it or block it a little bit, or maybe not. Maybe you really enjoy it, but you don't show it. You don't show your appreciation. Any number of these things can be possible here with this card, and I encourage you to figure out, be honest with yourself. When people shower you with love, how do you really take it? Do you show your appreciation back? Do you look for a reason why they're doing it? Like, why is this person giving me love? What ulterior motive do they have? And then you kind of block yourself from it, right? We just talked about this. Okay, so the receiving of love here, I do feel some blockages. Maybe not as extreme as the giving of love part, but a little bits of blockage here coming from the Cancers as far as trying to receive love. So let's take a look at the next card, the last card, which is going to tell us how you can improve in the area of receiving love. And we got a card that says Master. And this guy seems to be master of the heart. And that's just the theme that's recurring over and over in this reading. I think you have to master the heart. And again, I hate to repeat myself for the third time here, but if you're in total control of your emotions, total control of your heart chakra, then there are no ulterior motives. You can just receive the love, right? You don't have to put up blockages. You just receive it and it's there. But if there are blockages, then you're not going to receive the full brunt of that love, and as a result, you're going to, find reasons why you're not deserving, or find reasons why the person's trying to manipulate you, right? You're just going to put up blockages. But unconditional love is meant to be given freely, received freely, with no obstructions whatsoever. And the only way you're going to do that is through mastering the heart, mastering the emotions, and not being childish when it comes to the emotions. And what I mean by childish is that, oh, he said he didn't like me, right? You know how a child would do. And then that relationship is ruined. But when the reality of the situation was that other person was having a bad day and you happen to be standing there, and so if you have unconditional love, you realize that person's on a whole different journey that does nothing to do with you, and you just happen to be in the way, and you can move forward without judging that person just because you know where they're coming from. So looking at these cards as a whole, definite theme going here, Cancers, and that's that you have to balance that heart chakra, the green one, and that's the one that regulates your emotions, it regulates your love, and I do feel as though there's a lot of blockages here, and as a result, you're letting outside influences push you around a little bit, and you gotta master the heart chakra in order to not let these outside influences affect you as much. As far as giving love, I do feel as though it's coming from the ego mind more so than the heart space. And what you have to do is just trust in the heart, trust in the emotions, trust in the universe, that everything will be fine. Give love as much as you possibly can. You don't need to figure out reasons why you should or shouldn't. Just give it. Nothing bad will happen. Trust me. Trust me. And if it does, you're now more capable of not letting it affect you. And then as far as receiving love, I also feel some blockages, and maybe this is not appreciating love as much as you should. Maybe this is not appreciating yourself as much as you should, thinking that maybe you don't deserve this love, thinking that you shouldn't be showered with love because you're a bad person, right? And again, this takes us back to mastering the heart chakra, mastering your emotions, loving yourself. That's something that comes along with an open heart chakra, is love for the self. Maybe that's the first thing. That's the most important thing that comes along with balancing that heart chakra, is that you love yourself. And if you love yourself fully, then there's no reason why you shouldn't be showered with love constantly, day in and day out. Make sense? I hope so. I'm sorry it got real here, Cancer friends, but you got to get real to heal, and that's what we're here for. That's why I'm here, to give you the blunt, honest truth that maybe you don't want to listen to. And I feel like I get a lot of dislikes on videos because things get too real, but that's okay. That just tells me that you shouldn't leave a tarot table without laughing, crying, smiling, and being depressed. all at the same time. All right, so that is the reading, Cancer friends. I hope you guys got something out of that. Remember, this is a general overall reading. Not everything is going to apply to everybody, so take what works for you, leave the rest. But if you want a more specific reading where I tap into your energies, head on over to my Etsy shop. The link is in the description box below, and there's a number of video readings that you can peruse there, that we can work together to get to the bottom of any issue that you might have. So I'd appreciate it if you go check that out. If you like this video, please hit that like button and let me know you enjoyed it, got something out of it, so I'd appreciate that as well. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to say about this reading, put those in the comment section below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say, how you respond to these readings. And if you really enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button. Stay up to date on all the videos I release. And if you're feeling extra frisky, hit that notification bell to get notifications whenever a video releases so you don't miss anything. Alright, Cancer friends, basically it's time to get real to heal. You can do it. Just balance that heart chakra out, and I think things are going to go a lot smoother for you in the realm of love. Alright, Cancer friends, I wish you love and light. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.